Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's 3-1 defeat at home to Barnsley. Now, going into the game, we spoke about how Barnsley were one of the best away sides in the league, and unfortunately I quietly spoke about how I was confident a little bit and Reading would win 2-1 after 4 minutes. Potentially looked like it could be on, but unfortunately Reading lost the game. Look, listen, I don't think 3-1 was a fair result. I thought Reading weren't too bad in this game. I thought we actually were pretty decent. I don't think we were great. I think considering you look at the positions of the two teams, I think a draw would have been a fair result realistically in this game. But unfortunately, Barnsley took their chances and Reading didn't. Now, before we get into the actual fixture itself, we'll look at the starting 11 as we always do. Reading went with David Button in goal for this one. Clinton Mola played at left back, replacing Jarrell Dorset, with Nelson Abbey, Tyler Bindon and Andy Yeardom across the back four. Two midfielders sitting deep today was Lewis Wing and Michael Craig, with Harvey Knibbs just in front of them, and Paul McCarroll and Femi Aziz on the wing, and finally Sam Smith was the striker. Now, Reading got off to a dream start, and Yeardom going through the middle with a decent little run, got fouled. Lewis Wing clips a ball into the box from the free kick, and it comes off the head of Tyler Bindon, and then who was there but Harvey Knibbs in all the time and space in the world to put the ball in the back of the net and put Reading 1-0 up 4 minutes into the game. That goal actually made Reading climb up to 21st in the table, but unfortunately it didn't last. Reading and Barnsley then continued just to play around a lot. The game was quite scrappy. I wouldn't say it was end to end with loads of chances, but it was quite a game where the ball was just in each other's final third quite often, but not too many shots on target in the entire game. But Reading unfortunately did concede a goal. It was from a penalty. Herbie Kane, after a corner, or it was a free kick, it's from a set piece either way, it was clipped into the box. It was a little bit scrappy and Sam Smith handballed the ball as it was going towards goal. Barnsley then missed the opportunity. Ref pulled it back for a penalty. Herbie Kane stepped up and he put the ball in the back of the net in the 39th minute. In the first half, Reading did create a couple more chances. Wasn't anything clear cut. Tyler Bindon once again went close with a header, again from a set piece. Sam Smith had a couple of headers as well that just went wide/over. And I thought Reading were unlucky really to go into the break at 1-1. I thought we played quite well. And it's crazy how much confidence can do to a player. Femi Aziz was definitely the standout player in the first half for Reading. Michael Craig got booked in the first half as well, so it was one of them ones where it's like, is it going to be a difficult day for Reading? Nicky Cadden as well going off injured in that first half. Callum Styles replacing him on that left hand side. Reading after the break though, a little bit sluggish. Barnsley were creating a couple of opportunities. There was a shot that was sliced just wide from Barnsley's perspective, but Reading did end up making a chance. Femi Aziz putting the ball across it in the box. Sam Smith missed it and Harvey Knibbs put the effort just wide. Reading then continued just to, just continue to play this game with Barnsley where it was both teams just going forward and not creating anything clear cut. I think the two defences really did not stand out, but they were the better of the two in terms of attack and defence. The defences were definitely better in the case of both sides. Barnsley though did take the lead. It was 2-1 in the 80th minute. Devontae Cole scoring an absolutely outstanding effort. 25 yards out, smashes it into the top corner. And it was actually his last involvement before he was subbed off for Max Watters. And unfortunately, a couple of minutes after coming on, Max Watters made it 3-1. Straight after Reading made a triple substitution, Michael Craig, who's arguably Reading's best player on the day, Lewis Wing and Femi Aziz all came off. And 2 minutes later, the ball is in the back of the Reading net. Listen, in terms of the statistics, as you can see on the screen, it was a close-ish game. Reading had more possession, but Barnsley, the expected goals much higher, 1.91 to 0.55. Again, though, when you take into the fact that they had a penalty, which is always going to be a higher expected goals, and then another one of the goals was very close range as well. 21 shots to 13, 6 on target for Reading, 4 for Barnsley. I just think Reading really could have done better with what they did. If there's one man to blame today, unfortunately, I'm going to put it on Ruben Selles. I think the selection wasn't too bad of the team, but going into the halftime break, you could definitely all could see that Paul McCarroll needed to come off. He did not have a good game, did Paul McCarroll, but he decided to keep him on the pitch. for another 15 after that, and then bring Kalen Vickers on, and awful substitute. I don't know why he took so long to bring him on. He then made another random substitution in the 78th minute. Clinton Mola came off for Amadou Mbengu. Not sure why he did it. I don't know if it was fatigue. I don't know if it was tactical, but it was an awful decision to make that substitution, because Amadou Mbengu, he was partially, in my opinion, at fault for the third goal. Lost his man. He was playing left back. He was halfway caught up the pitch. Same with Andy Yiadom today. Was caught up the pitch many times. Listen, look, caught up the pitch, and what do you expect? Barnsley are going to bomb people forward, and look, there's all the space in the world. Who are they to defend against? What, the right centre back who then needs to come over? I thought it was poor from Reading in terms of that aspect. In terms of Ruben Celis, it was poor decisions left, right, and centre from him. Listen, again, he takes off two of Reading's best players on the day, Wing and Craig, and what, we concede the third goal almost instantly. I think it's hard. I think, listen, again, the cards that Reading have been dealt with are just the toughest ones. But at the end of the day, I think Ruben Celis was to blame. I think the second half, don't know what team talk he gave, but it wasn't up to scratch. And yeah, unfortunately, we came away with a 3-1 loss. I think we lost this game today because of the substitutes, if I'm being honest. Wonder goal from Cole, or well, not a wonder goal, but a good goal from Cole. And then Reading just crumbled. Look, 4 shots on target and 3 goals were scored. Don't know what that says about David Button as well. But the amount of shots on target to goals, I can't imagine is good in terms of favour for Button this year. Potentially could be something where we might see Joel Pereira going in goal soon. Now, Oxford is the next game. Reading will go into it in 23rd in the table. Oxford are 6th. Listen, we're 5 points still off of 20th, so no ground lost today, unfortunately. Fortunately, no ground lost, but no ground made up as well. Oxford again losing today. They sit in 6th, 36 points, but under new manager, I can't remember his name, but under the new manager, have not scored a league goal just yet. Interesting one coming up Tuesday. That's going to be it for this one though today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all for the preview of the Oxford game coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.